Hello and welcome back to Destin Business Forum, a television show for members of the Destin Chamber of Commerce. I'm Shane Moody, President and CEO of the Destin Chamber, and I've been glad to be the MC this week. And this show is brought to you by our good friends at Cox Communications. All right, so for our last segment, we're going to talk about something that we all love, Greek food. And we have with us Ekaterini Papadopoulos and Chris Rakas, both from the Aegean restaurant. Hey guys, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. So Ekaterini, tell us about where you were born.
I was born in Greece and came here as a teenager.
Okay.
Years ago.
And what part of Greece?
Years ago.
Yeah, what part of Greece?
Northwest Greece.
Northwest. Okay.
Northwest.
All right.
Greece.
And so you brought all of your recipes with you when you came, right?
Whatever we knew.
Yeah. So how did you choose the restaurant business? What made you open a restaurant in town?
I didn't know what else to do.
Okay.
I have no.
Okay.
I didn't know what else to do.
Well, I've been there and it's good, and you got to teach me how to cook because I love to cook, and your recipes are great. I'm in there and eat there a good bit. So tell us about some of your recipes. Tell us how you make the food and what makes it so good.
I make my food fresh every day. Every day. 4 o'clock in the morning, I get up, I go to the store, and I make every day fresh. All the recipes are like a little bit my own, little bit of my mom, little bit of the Greek community. So.
And those kind of recipes are the best when it's just a little bit of
just
everybody's
little bit
put
of
together.
everything.
Absolutely.
We put them together and it's very healthy food.
Yeah, it is, and that was going to be my next question. You know, what are some of the health benefits to eating Greek food?
Olive oil, not a lot of spices, not a lot of sauces. Like we don't top our food with sauces.
What makes your spaghetti and meatballs so good? Because that's typically, if I don't get a burger, I'm typically on the spaghetti and meatballs.
That doesn't belong on our menu.
Oh, okay.
Chris did.
Okay. Chris did that. Well, Chris, why did you choose to put that on there?
We figured we'd have something a little more mainstream on our menu, so we added the pasta section.
Right.
But Chris said, we have to have spaghetti and meatballs.
Right.
But we do sell a lot, believe it or not.
You do sell a lot.
Because we make our own meatballs.
I know how much I eat of it too. So talk about a little bit. Your 3 meals a day, your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you're open long hours.
I don't open breakfast.
Okay.
I open lunch and dinner here.
Okay.
Because I'm the Shalimar owner.
Okay. All right.
Chris runs the.
Right. So I've been in for breakfast, I've been in for lunch, and I've been in for dinner. And I think one of the interesting things about your breakfast is you've got bacon and eggs, you got sausage and eggs, but also, I mean, you have gyro breakfast style stuff.
We do. We do put a little Greek twist on our breakfast. So we took our traditional American breakfast and then kind of morphed it into what can we do as a Greek restaurant that's not too European and doesn't get too out of line with the taste of the visitors of Northwest Florida. Since we're in a big tourist community, we figured how do we put it all together? So we added something like an Alexander Benedict, which is a take on a regular Benedict with your ham, your poached eggs, your Hollandaise on English muffin. We took the English muffin out because we're not from England. We added pita bread because we're from Greece. We put gyro meat on the bottom instead of ham, which Greeks do like ham, don't get me wrong, but we like our gyro better.
Right.
We did our same 2 poached eggs topped with Hollandaise sauce, and the combination brings that kind of Greek flavor to something palatable for tourists and palatable for the rest of the community over here. And then we do some other things. We do like breakfast wraps. So it's a take on like breakfast burrito style, but instead of a tortilla, we're doing our pita bread, we're wrapping it up, and we're putting eggs inside. We're doing it street vendor style. We put our home fries in there, and whatever meat you choose. I mean, we have things from gyro meat to country fried steak to ribeye.
Right.
So we're kind of mixing up gyros and doing kind of a, street food flair on a traditional breakfast wrap.
And you said country fried steak. That's one of my favorite things in the world. Being from South Carolina, that's a good Southern food.
Of course,
so.
and we sell a lot of country fried steak.
Now, does she make you stick to the recipes?
We do, for the most part. Anything we've adopted from Shalimar, which we've opened first in 2007. We opened Miramar Beach in 2010.
Right.
So whatever we've ported over from there to our store in Destin, we've stuck to those recipes 100%. And the pasticcio, the moussaka, the lunches, the dinners, the gyros, we all do them the same way.
Right. And you opened in 2010, so you've been open there in Miramar Beach for 9 years now, 2007 total, so 12 years. That's a high success rate for a restaurant. especially in a community with as many restaurants as we have. What do you think's led to that success?
Well, it's been a hard road. I think part of it is we've, you asked my mom earlier why we opened the restaurant, and I think the truth behind it was, we were looking for something to do, but we saw a need, we saw a niche in the market, and we said, okay, what restaurants don't exist in the area? There's a lot of various different cuisines, a lot of different ethnicities, but there's no Greek restaurant. And we're Greek, we're looking for something to do, let's open a Greek restaurant. We make good food, my mom makes the best food I've ever had, as you can see, we took that concept and said, let's run with it. And I think being a niche market, having just not trying to compete in the same space as our fried seafoods, our Mexican restaurants, our sushi places, which are great. We have, some of the culinarily greatest food on the Emerald Coast.
If you like to eat, it's a good place to be.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree with that. And I think all of us like to eat, so.
Yeah.
And we kind of fill that spot and kind of settle on in, and that's what's led to our success, and keep doing it fresh.
Yeah. And one thing that I appreciate really about any business, because you add so much to the quality of life by doing it, but community involvement. I see gift certificates from you at different events and things that have been given out as door prizes and raffle prizes. Talk about why you do that.
Well, part of being in the community or having a restaurant in a small town like we do in Fort Walton and in Miramar is our customers that come to us, we have to give back to them. They give so much to us, and we're blessed to have them come in every day and, enjoy our food, and we enjoy their company. But at the same time, they have causes and things that they'd like as well, and we'd like to support them as they support us. So we try to give gift cards and support all the teams. Football, we do Walton County football or South Walton football. Go Seahawks, and we do Fort Walton and Choctaw. So we kind of it's our way of giving back the best we can and having more people come and enjoy our food as well. So it serves two purposes for us.
It does. And again, doing what I do for a living, I appreciate those that give back to the community. All right, most important thing about a restaurant is having customers who come in. Tell them how they can find you and how they can get in touch with you.
Yeah, so you can find us on our website. It's aegeanfl.com. You can call us at both stores in Shalimar or Miramar. Just a simple Google search if you search.
Is your menu online? So somebody wanted to
yeah.
Okay, so if I wanted to have Aegean, but I wanted to take it home, I could look up the website, your menu's right there, call you and place my order.
Of course, and then we'll do a typical delivery or a typical takeout and come in and get your food and enjoy it from home too.
Well, thanks both of you for being here. It's good to have you, and good to hear a little bit of the history from a restaurant that I do go to a good bit. And thanks for having us last week, 2 weeks ago for Business After Hours, and I know that went really well, and you guys were happy with that too.
Oh, we had a lot of fun at Business After Hours. We had a lot of cool people come in. So.
Well, good. And again, thank you two very much for being here. It's good to see you.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for everything that you do. And ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us this month, and we'll see you next month.